Alright, had a bit of a technical hiccup there, so once again I'm going to introduce Future Cop, L.A.P.D, Any Percent Crime War by FinalFlame. Let's go over. Alright, how we feeling today?
Hi, I am feeling okay. A little tired, but usual. Ready to play some Future Cop. Let me go ahead and actually get to a good screen. So, we are doing Future Cop L.A.P.D. This was given to me by Ludwig von Koopa, who is here with me to help talk about this game.
Hello, hello, hello.
He knows a lot more about this than I do. So we are doing Any Percent Crime War, which is this option up here, as compared to Precinct Assault, which I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest. I don't care about that. We are going to do this on easy mode, because I'm new, and it's easier for me. We're going to have 8 zones, starting with Griffith Park, and let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I will let Ludwig mostly take over here.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
So, this category will be pretty short. We will estimate this at roughly like 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes if it goes really wrong, I guess. So, we have to do 8 stages here. Like, story, there's not really any story to this game. We are a futuristic Robocop in the year 2097, I believe. And we have to fight the organized crime in Los Angeles of this year. So, first one is Griffith Park. Like, I think all of these places really exist.
I believe so.
In LA. So this is the Griffith Park Observatory or something, and it has been refunctioned to pretty much act like a cannon, which is shooting like cargo planes or whatever, and we have to stop it. So we already saw a glitch here, which we call the upwarp glitch. That is when you transform into a hovercraft, and then you glitch into the edge of a of any platform that has nothing standing on it, and that makes X1 Alpha, which is the name of this cop. This causes him to glitch or to embed into the wall, and the game is gonna panicking and put him on top of the platform, like ejecting him, just like games of this era usually do. That was already the first stage. We pretty much skipped all of the level by performing 2 instances of this embed glitch.
Yeah, they go pretty quick, which is nice for me, because I tend to play games that have short stages. It just works better for my attention. So it really helped in learning this, that they were short.
Yeah, I find this game, it was perfect for submission for this marathon, because it is quite like easy to learn these 2 mandatory glitches, and these 2 easy to learn glitches pretty much screw up the whole game. Yeah, so now we saw a different type of embed at the beginning, not like a wiggle like to the right corner or anything, but rather heading into that backwards. That's a little bit special. This is the only instance in the game where you have to do that this way, because just the surface allows it. And this, again, allows us to skip the entire level, and we're already done with Zuma Beach.
Don't forget bounce mines there. I did that one time and learned real quick why we use bounce mines.
Yes. Bounce mines are pretty OP. So at the beginning of each stage, you can select 3 different types of weapons. A light weapon, a heavy weapon, and a special weapon. And they are getting unlocked with each stage that we complete. So now in the 3rd stage, we have access to bounce mines, which are pretty much the strongest weapon in the game.
Didn't soft
in an 80% run. Yeah, that was a little bit tricky there. It was a little trickier than it looked, because it looks like an open wide field here, but there are actually 2 invisible walls. So the game tried to make sure you cannot get through those, but if you do a precise clip and then be careful not to fall in between these two invisible walls, which instantly soft locks you.
Knock on wood, I have
then you-
never done it yet.
Yeah, I had my fingers crossed for this anyways. So that allows us to, again, go around behind the level, skip the entire thing, and just go head straight for the boss, which wasn't even activated, but you can already hurt him.
So
Which
this
is cool.
stage has been one I've struggled with a lot lately. I've been getting better.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes here.
Yeah, so Venice Beach is a little bit more tricky. This is like the first real deal for PB pace run.
Ah!
Okay, yeah, you got the first.
And then it takes forever to get my car moving.
You got the first glitch up this ledge here, but the second one... What's even harder than this is just making it over this gap, because the game sometimes is a little bit finicky when it comes to calculating where you're supposed to go, and sometimes it just
oh my gosh,
draws
these cars
you
in the
into...
way. Like if
Sometimes
this
it's
is
just straight up...
if this is the worst part of this stage, then that's still a good stage. But now I'm going to be hurting on health for the boss, which has been my trouble point.
I can get a backup health if you want.
There's a backup health?
You have to go a little bit backwards before you
hit
the
learn
switch.
that later.
Basically, you can
Oops, let's go on and activate that. Yeah, I totally never thought to actually ask about a backup health for this stage.
There again, we see the glitch, the warp glitch here. We embed in this wall here when it instantly puts you on this jetty, on this jetty surface, and by activating this switch here, you activate the boss, which is spawning in about like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and gotta go for a very quick kill on this.
Yeah, and now this is shoutouts to PDO, the world record holder of this category. He found out that you can actually stand on the boss here when he emerges.
We didn't die.
Yes, good job. So by standing on him, you can just drop a mine and an empowered and 3 empowered concussion beams, which instantly kills the boss. Which is very important to do, because if you don't do that, this big tank will then submerge into the ground where you cannot hit it. And then it's even random how long he stays down there when he comes back up. And this can get really annoying.
So, new glitch here. Or no, we did this once last stage, the slope walk.
Yeah, yes, the slope glitch is the second mandatory glitch you have to learn for this game. The first one we saw in Venice Beach, I was talking about something else, that's why we didn't go over this. But this is the key to get to this boss quickly.
I missed it. Okay, that's fine.
So every time you approach one of these slopey things that you normally would fall down, and when you touch the slope, you hold either left or right on the D-pad. The game kind of forgets you're standing on a slope, and instead it just slides you up the slope until you hit a normal surface again. And that completely breaks this level up, because you're pretty much spawning next to the final spot where you need to go. It's just very high up. But by just by abusing this glitch, you can just you can reach very high heights very quickly. So now we come to the shortest level in the game, because we are seeing this glitch one more time, and again the boss is not far away from us. It's just barricaded by these very high walls here, which you're not supposed to go up. But with one of these slope glitches here, now we can just easily move
Yeah, it's nice and short.
around the level, which makes the boss spawn. And this boss is a little bit different. He's very, very toxic, in a case that if you touch him, you take massive loads of damage.
Yeah, you can see my health super low. It took
Yeah,
a lot more than I meant to.
And yeah, ironically, the fastest way to kill him is to slightly touch him and then release the bounce mine, which deals loads of damage to him. But yeah, you have to be careful to not die while you do that. So now we're already on the second last level. Like Spaceport is a level that consists of two parts. First part is like this is kind of the like beginner strat. There's a strat that is way more inconsistent and way harder to do at the very beginning to do this kind of thing that he's doing here. It's a bit easier, or much easier on this spot.
Oh, went a little too
It
far.
was a little bit too far there, yeah.
That's alright, just time, but not health.
Yes.
Fortunately, I could just go right back here, and I'm already back.
Yeah. So, now we see a little bit of a different glitch here. Now you have to jump on this thing. There's an invisible wall which is preventing you from going up there straight away. But if you just hold this strafe button, which is L2 to the left, the game again does not really realize you're on a slope until you hit a boundary. But there's no boundary. Instead, the invisible wall is just ending a little bit farther on the left, so you can continue your journey to break this level and going around it. And now this is one of the more finicky ones, one of the more finicky upwarp glitches, because this is not a straight platform on top of the ledge, it's sloped. And the game doesn't really like that, it does not really know where to put you.
It tries to kick you off, and it does.
Yeah, sometimes it just... It seems random. I think it's just dependent on the angle you clip in, and it's very precise. Yeah, he got it in the first and second try, I believe, which is really good.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
And now this is like Spaceport number 2. We now use a different type of upwarp glitch. Now we have a solid surface on the top, but a slopey surface on the bottom. So we have to kind of jump into it from the right angle.
Come on, there we go.
And he got it. Yeah, this is really good. And now on this boss, we have to be a little bit careful because we have empowered mines now. These jumping mines. You see they jump up and then they explode, dealing loads of damage to the boss. The problem is they also deal a lot of damage to us.
Now I'm going to grab this health for safety because I
there are two health grabs here, which you can pick up for safety.
Yeah, thank goodness. Of course, I was one hit away. But we got through. I didn't fall off. I didn't die. That's pretty good.
Alright, that was pretty clean. LAX with one fall off at the beginning, but yeah, that was not the biggest time loss. So now we are heading to the final level, which is Long Beach. It's normally very, very long level, but with a few...
I bet you can't guess what glitches we're going to do.
Yeah, this is a normal warp glitch. Warp glitch here, and the second one is it's not even a glitch here. It's just a crossover, which is not meant to be possible.
I don't like my positioning
but
there.
These are called the electro bridges, and problem with these bridges is you can see I lost a little bit of health there by just touching it for like 1 or 2 frames. If you are in the range of these things, they kill you within less than a second. So we have to be really precise here to make it across this road. There's one more ahead that he will do.
Yeah, but that first one is definitely the hardest. And this clip I've been having some issues with. It's pretty tight, I think. There we go.
Yeah, what helps mostly is just holding up. Holding up really puts you in the right position most of the time on these type of glitches. Now he lost half of his health already. He might want to pick up the backup health on the way now.
I definitely will. I tend to grab it just for safety.
Yeah, just stopping like for 2 seconds. It's not really a big time investment there.
Yeah, that 2 seconds will save me a lot more than if I died.
So you can see these item boxes here. They take like 2 seconds to open. If you are in really good health, you could skip it. Just jump over this. But now you have to cross another electro bridge. And he did it perfectly, no damage.
Yeah, the one's much easier. You have more space.
And now the final glitch is just another slope glitch. You just jump on the slope, hold left or right, and you're up here. So this is the pit of the final boss fight. And the final boss fight is a real pain for speedrunners, because as you can see, we have the mortars. This is actually the first special weapon we can access, even in the very first level. So why are we picking up these and not the bounce mines? The problem is these three. This boss has 3 instances, which you have to kill one by one. And bounce mines would deal loads of damage to these guys, but 3 of these things is just way too much for us to survive this, because you just cannot evade the blast radius of these bounce mines to prevent yourself from being damaged. At least not in an efficient way. So this is the most efficient strat we have here. If you position yourself like correctly and have a bit of luck, because these mortars, the upgraded version, is stronger because it scatters into like 5 different sub-mortars, but these sub-mortars, where they land, is heavily dependent on RNG. And if it lands on the incorrect spots, most of them will do nothing. And now we are coming up on time. If this AI unit, the third AI unit, is dying, then this run is over.
As long as the AI unit dies and I don't.
Yes, this is the thing, but it looks pretty good.
I'm feeling good.
So we are on.
So close, but
Not
retracted.
yet.
And I believe
Time.
that's time.
Yes, time.
Not
Alright,
a PB.
what time is it?
Not a PB, but not a bad run. About a 15:09 by my timing.
15:09. This is pretty good for a marathon run. Super good.
Yeah. Considering I
So-
think I've done 3 completed runs of this that weren't IL segmented, I'm happy with that. I didn't
All
soft
right.
block and I didn't die. That's what I care about.
Congratulations on this run. I hope you enjoyed the run. I hope you enjoyed watching it. So, one question from me: are you interested in like improving the time further, or will you just throw this game?
I actually want to play this more. I think because I play a lot of Sonic games. That's been my main thing, and I want to add more to that. I've come to enjoy this. It's a short game. It's actually, for a 3D game, it's pretty easy to control. I want to play more of this and see, how good can I get? How good can I get my 3D movement down to, and get in some more marathons?
Yeah, in lots of levels there are strats that are super difficult to pull off, especially in the first stage. There's a stage trick called ladder clip, and it's very inconsistent. It kills 80% of all runs, but it's right at the beginning, so...
Yeah.
And it saves like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. It's just crazy.
All right.
So, thank you very much for submitting this game. I did enjoy it, Ludwig.
Yeah, great run.
Nice. That's always nice to hear. All right, so that's it for me for this marathon. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of the marathon, and I see you on the next one.
Yeah.